I work out a lot, and every little workout I do brings a lot of sweat. I want to be comfortable in my skin, right? So I'm looking for ways to reduce the sweat that comes from my underarms so I'm more comfortable. So I decided to compare antiperspirants made for men and women and see which of them works better. I thought it was just one brand that was acting like that. So I decided to use 3 different brands, compare the men and the women's antiperspirants and see which one works better. To compare 3 different brands, Dove, Shio, and then Nivea. These are like 3 most common antiperspirant brands I have seen in Ghana. So I'm going to start with Dove. I'm almost done using them. They were the first I tried when I started this little experiment of mine. So in my left hand is the Dove Men Plus Care. It's written on it that it's invisible dry and a quarter moisturizer technology. It gives 48 hours powerful protection, and it's an antiperspirant, anti-transparent, and it's also an anti-yellow stains, anti-white marks. Okay, and then I have in my right hand the Dove Go Fresh. It's written a quarter moisturizing cream, also gives 48-hour protection, and it has a pear and aloe vera scent, 0% alcohol, and it's antiperspirant and anti-transparent. So these 2 are the exact same thing, as in they do the same thing. They are meant to do the same thing, both serving as an anti-transparent and anti-perspirant. But you use both of them and you know that they were not made equal. The one for men does a better job as being an antiperspirant than the one in my right hand. And it's not written here that this is for ladies, but it does look like it's for ladies. It's the only brand I noticed they didn't specify. But since this is for men, I assume this is for ladies. It actually looks like it's for ladies. So experiment 1, the Dove Men was very bold, but also had a really good scent. Just that it did a better job at being an antiperspirant than the Go Fresh. Shio gave a really good scent. In fact, I noticed that most of the men antiperspirants have really bold scents, and that's for the ladies, the more soothing scent. I'll start with the Shio Motion Sense Cotton Dry. It also talks about 48-hour protection. It has it gives fresh and dry protection. It's an antiperspirant, and it's written down here, it won't let you down. At the back here, I see that it's an anti-sweat, anti-odor, and it's a pro move. That means that if you work out a lot or you're active, this is very good for you. And it's not written on it that it's for ladies, but obviously from the design, you could see that this is meant for ladies or people who don't sweat as much. So I used this. In the beginning, I thought it was good. It gave a good protection. It gave a good antiperspirant effect in the beginning. But during the workout, let's say by the time I leave my house to the gym and start my workout, by the time I'm done doing my warm-up exercises, I start sweating a lot. I get sweat odor, and I don't see its effect. It just leaves me alone. It lets me down, literally. It does the opposite of what's written here. For me, that's for me who sweats a lot. But the Men Shio Motion Sense, it's written on it that it's active dry. It has a 48-hour protection. It gives a good antiperspirant effect, and it won't let you down. It's also written at the back here that it's anti-sweat, anti-odor, pro move. It's basically like that of the ladies, or that of the less sweaty people's antiperspirant, and it does a very beautiful job. It's so fantastic. I mean, relative to the Dove Men, I'd go for this because I like the smell, but apart from that, I don't even feel that I'm working out. I don't remember that there's sweat anywhere. It keeps me really dry, and it still did a better job than this. And relative to this did a better job than this. I must say the Sheer Men gave me a perfect effect. I'm saying this just based on my experience. I've not tried it with other people, so I cannot tell. There are others who may like these other brands in terms of how well they keep them dry. But for me, I'd go for this. Even when I'm going to work, there are times where I don't use that of the ladies. I use this even when I'm going to work. I thought that I'll just be using that of the men for just my gym sessions because I sweat a lot during those times. But I noticed that even when I apply this going to work, the whole day I'm so dry and fresh, no matter how stressed I am at work, no matter how many times or how long I sweat. There are times where when I'm working under pressure, I sweat a lot at work, and still Sheer Men comes through for me. The last but not the least is Nivea. For Nivea, I tried 3 different brands. I just had to be sure before deciding which ones are the best. So I'll start with the Dry Comfort. So this is Nivea Dry Comfort. It's written on it that it's an improved formula. It's an antiperspirant and an anti-transparent. It's real life tested, and it gives a 48-hour protection for quick dry. And if you notice, there are ladies drawn on it, so obviously this is meant for ladies. I tried this and I really love the smell. This Nivea Dry Comfort is the perfect. Of all the 7 different brands I tried, Nivea Dry Comfort had the perfect smell. I love it so much. It's just so pretty. It has a pretty smell, but it also lets me down during my workouts. At least it lasts longer than the Sheer Women, but it still doesn't take me through all the 2 hours that I expect the antiperspirant effect to last relative to its other men's counterparts. So I remember I started with Nivea Men. I like buying Nivea Men for the fact that they advertise that it won't stain on your shirts. In fact, it's written here 5 times. It gives a 5 times effect of being an anti-odor, anti-sweat, anti-stain, anti-residues, and anti-irritation. It's the only one that has all these 5 different effects. It also is a black and white invisible original, and it's an antiperspirant. It also provides 48-hour protection. It did a very good job relative to the Nivea Women. Obviously, the Nivea Men did a very pretty job. I like that it didn't give any flakes or stains in my shirt. I'll give it to them. And then the Dry Impact, the Nivea Men Dry Impact. For me, among all these 3, this is the one that keeps me dry very well when I'm at the gym. It's written here that it's real life tested. It's Dry Impact, quick dry, and it also has men on it. I like that it smells like you're freshly out of the shower. That's what I like about Nivea Men Dry Impact. That's how I love that smell a lot. So among these 3, if I'm taking the one that is able to keep me properly dry throughout my workout sessions, it's definitely Nivea Men. Looking at all these 7 brands, when it comes to sweating a lot and working at the gym, when it comes to choosing an antiperspirant for my workout sessions, definitely Sheer and Nivea Men do it for me. The others, I'm sorry, they don't. These 2 take me throughout my whole sweating periods, my entire gym sessions, even when I get back from work, they're just perfect. So if you're looking at preventing sweats or reducing the sweat from your underarm and the odor that's associated with it, these 2 are the best. I'm still rooting for this one because it's just beautiful. It's perfect. And one thing I like about Sheer Men is that the scent is fresh. It's fresh and it's also bold, and it gives this I don't know, when we're children, the Ghanaians watching my video right now, when we're children, after shower, they used to put powder in our underarms, and it felt really good. I don't know which powder they used back then, but it felt really nice. I remember when I'm going to bed in the evening, whatever powder they put in my armpit, I'm like, oh, this is so good. And this Sure Man gives me that vibe. It kind of make me miss my childhood a bit. Maybe that's why I'm really rooting for it than this one. But this is just perfect. It's beautiful. I like everything about it. And if I'm to choose all over again, I'll try this. I'll choose this. Of course, I've not tried other antiperspirants, other brands, so I cannot tell. There are other brands out there who may even be doing a better job than this. So if I'm able to check, I'll update you and let you know. So that's the end of my review. I think that when you go to the gym, the worst thing, unless you don't sweat a lot at the gym, then this video is not meant for you. But if you go to the gym and you sweat a lot, you'll understand what I'm talking about. I mean, nobody wants to hug somebody else and then, oh, you have so much sweat in your underarms. You know, you want to put your arm around somebody, but you can't do that because the antiperspirant is not doing a good job. And it's really embarrassing for me because the amount of sweat that's coming through, already I'm sweating through my skin generally, like my arms. I sweat on my chest a lot, my back, oh my god, I feel sweat trickling down my back each time I'm working out. And by the time I get home, my pants are all wet. So I really don't want to worsen it with underarm odor at all, because naturally if you take a good shower before workout and you're sweating, you're not expecting too much odor. But underarm sweat is kind of different, right? No matter how neat you are, it will still come out, right? Especially when you're working out, you smell something and you want an antiperspirant that will prevent all of that. And it's this one. Alright, thank you for watching my video. I really appreciate it. Kindly give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment down there below, let me see what you think. I'd love to read what you think. I'd love to read your comments, and please share this video with others. Let me know down there, which of these have you tried before? Which of them work best for you? Do you sweat a lot? If you sweat a lot, which of these brands were able to prevent or reduce the sweat and the underarm odor, especially when you were working out? Let me know what you think. I'd really love to read them. Thank you so much. If you've not subscribed, kindly subscribe to my channel. I'll really appreciate it if you do. And turn post notifications on. Whenever I post a video, you'll be notified. Every Sunday at 5 p.m. I'm going to be posting my videos. And God bless you.